Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch. I'm the CEO of Worldprofit, and today is the 25th of July. We're right into summer now. And wow, what can I say? Sales are decent. Summer is always, July and August are always tough months. People will come to me and say, I'm marketing, I'm promoting, I'm not signing up as many people as before. You'll just have to bear through the summer. The summer is always a little bit slower. People have kids out of school, and there are beaches, and there's water, and people are enjoying their summer. Okay, so just so you know, a lot of people don't sit in, their room with a computer as much. So bear with it. This is a good time to just learn how things work. And that's why today I wanted to do website management and the landing page builder. And I'll talk to you about our new ebook writing and creation service that's coming up. By all means, if you have any questions, go ahead and fill them in. If you find that we're a bit slow as far as the connection goes today, it's not you. We're in Ontario here, and we got wiped out. A lot of trees got wiped out by storms that ran through last night and knocked down a lot of power. So we're on a backup power, and we're on Starlink, which is our backup internet, which is actually working quite good. Probably one of the neatest things about Starlink is it's satellite powered. So, you just have a dish pointing up, and you don't have to worry about wires or anything other than the router in the house, but we have backup power running. So that's pretty good. So it's great to actually be here because I thought I might have to cancel this. If you're looking for information about World Profit and everything, we've been around for over 30 years now. It is our birthday. So there is birthday specials on, and you can find them if you are a silver member. On your left menu, it says upgrade, renew, that kind of a thing. It's a little red button there. You can just click on that and you will get all of the bonuses for the birthday special. Okay, so just a big shout out to everybody that our birthday special is on now. It's our 31st year right now. We're going to go into saying we're in our 32nd year in September, which is pretty phenomenal. First off, before we get into this, let's look at how the monitor contest is going right now. Raj is in the lead. And the way the monitor contest works is when you take duty and you are a monitor, and by the way, if you want to become a monitor, just fill out a support ticket. We'll send you a questionnaire. You're just overseeing the chat area. And we do sort of give you some really great bonuses for doing that. It's very rewarding. So fill a sport ticket if you're interested. You do have to have at least 3 to 5 hours a week of time to be in there, and it's a lot of fun. You get into our little community of monitors, and it's good. And as Linda Huggins says, yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a World Profit is definitely a community. So Raj is in the lead, Linda and Nicole, Luther, Daniel, Phil, Linda Elsie, Ivy, Mikhail, and Bill Darton are in there too. And we do thank the monitors, especially during the summer. People don't computer in the summer as much as they do in the fall, winter, and spring. So bear with it. The monitors are working hard. And what do monitors do? When associates that you bring into the program come in and they log in all day long. I mean, we have WorldCoin, we have free memberships in our 18 safe listing exchanges, we have classified ad posting service, we have the Worldprofit ad stream. These are all kinds of things that are free in the member area. And what happens is associates come in all the time. And the monitors answer questions they have in the chat area, or they sell them an upgrade to Emerald, Silver, or Platinum. And those associates turn into you, right? Silver or Platinum members. So it's pretty cool. It's a great thing to do. And we have a contest for the monitor that has the most sales transactions of silver or platinum upgrades while they're on duty. Okay, so it's worth it. It's $100 for first place, 75 and 50 for third place, and it goes on every month. Okay, so it's a lot of fun. Also, we have our top sellers. Here are the top sellers for July so far. And again, of course, Linda Elsie, she's very familiar with that spot, leading so far. So we have the 25th all the way to the 31st. So we still have quite a few days left. Linda Huggins is in second, Raj, Howard, Ivy. I won't read all the names, you can see them there. And if you want to see these statistics, all you have to do is click on your home button, which is way down here. And you can see on the right-hand menu a live report on everything, all the stats for all the top monitors by hours, top promoters, and July top sellers. Okay, so they're all listed right there. And you can see here's an example. Glenn Dobson says, is it a one-time payment? And hopefully these all get answers. How do I know what to sell? I'm a beginner. Click the green button, etc. Okay, so are there any questions so far before we start? We're going to get into website management, which you find on your top menu. Click home, and then let's take a look at this. There's a lot of stuff going on in Worldprofit. There's a lot of stuff going on in all sites now. You can't join any site without a lot of stuff. So my secret is take it one day at a time. Be patient. All kinds of these things, like, you look at WordPress, you look at any type of content management system out there, and you have to realize that the programmer, in this case me, I use this stuff. I built this based on my sort of concept of what would work for Worldprofit and for entrepreneurs in affiliate programs. Right? This site, this system was designed for other programs other than Worldprofit. We don't bring people in and say, well, you have to promote Worldprofit. What we do say is we've set your site up already to promote Worldprofit, because most people do. They say, yeah, of course I want to promote Worldprofit. I think it's great. Okay, so the site comes out completely ready for Worldprofit. However, look at these things that you can do. You can remove pages. You can add new pages. You can modify your site settings. You can even redirect your whole site to another site. So say you had you come into Worldprofit and you go, well, I really just want to promote my other site. Okay, well, you can go in and you can make it a default site. Let me show you that. This is an easy one. You go new page, and you'll notice there are 7 options here to add pages. Now, again, you have to think to yourself, there are people that are going to want stuff on menus. They're going to want to modify menus. They're going to want to do this, that, and the other thing. There's so many things. What you want to do is just try to take one step at a time. You're not going to use all of these things. You're not going to use all the things on that menu or that menu, right? You're going to probably use 10%. Maybe in a year or two, you'll start saying, hey, support ticket, well, how can I do this? And I'll answer and say, well, you can use this or this or this. And I get those in all the time. So you always have support. But very importantly, these help videos are the key to giving you a quick tour of what's going on with these different areas. But say that you said, hey, I just want my site to go to another site. You would click on this option 4, link or pop-up, and say link. And then you would put the link in. You don't need to put it anywhere in here special, especially if you're sending people to that site. And you say, my other site, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. And then you put the redirect in, https worldprofit.com. There's an easy one. The key here is you set it up as your default page. Okay? That way, when people go to your site, this will become your default page, which is a redirect. Okay, so if you say, let's create it, And now I say, let's go to georgekosch.com. It will automatically go to worldprofit.com. Of course, I'm going to turn that off. I don't want that, but that's how easy it is to say, I just want to promote my own site. And you see how it says now there's no default page. Wow, what do we do here? Well, I'm going to look for a page that I want people to see when they come to my site. I like this one right here, so I say edit, default, save. Now when we go to georgekosch.com, we're back to normal. We have a central page. Now a lot of people have asked, how do I control this middle area? Like I want to put some stuff in the middle so that I have my menus everywhere and all that stuff kind of surrounding it. Another one is easy, new page or link, and then you see within current site design. And then you look over here and there's a help video. Okay, so you create custom content, you'll see the editor, and you can build or create anything that you want inside of there, right? So this is where you could use AI to build you a page, and you could insert it in here, right? So take notes when I tell you these things, because it is really important and very powerful to understand that you can do anything with this thing. I mean, I created it for myself originally years ago, and I always improve it based on what people have asked me to do. Now, say that you just want to get rid of a page, that's the easy part. You just say edit and delete, just like I did, right? Are there any questions about this? Anybody saying, whoa, you know, I want to do this or I want to do that? Because that new page is very powerful. You can grab a template page we have. You can do a full width custom page, which we use. The AI page builder is awesome. Okay, so there are just millions of things you can do. The magic site grabber will grab any URL you give it and put it within your site. Okay, so pretty cool. The AI page builder is new and it is extremely cool. This will build you a page that you can then post on your site. It could be for your affiliate program, be for anything you want. Make sure you do go through these videos. They're extremely important. Okay. So again, website management, I'm not going to go through everything because there's a lot of stuff here. There is a getting started video here that's very important. Okay, this one will get you through, you know, the main things. Your site settings here, you can play with these. Again, your header video, you can, or your header image on top page, fonts, things like that. Okay, so be careful with all this stuff. You can undo everything you've done by just changing it back to normal. I recommend stretched. I would recommend that so that you're using the whole page. All right, any questions about that? So we've got site settings, meta tags and SEO. Again, please get GPT, ChatGPT, or DeepSeek AI, or any AI you want to help you with these things. Tell it what you want. It will create all of these things for you. Even these days, you know, you say to yourself, I need a meta tag for Google. Just ask AI, I need a meta tag for Google. Can you take me through how to do that? It's beautiful how these things work. All right. You don't even need my video. You can just figure it out with AI. It'll take you through it. Okay, so we have an affiliate center where you can add code to your site. You have a nav bar. Again, all of these things can be all customized the way you want. All right, you have a blog built into your site where you can add postings. And again, you can get GPT to write your postings for you. Okay, you can modify everything using GPT. It's just a great world. We have WordPress hosting, cPanel hosting if you want to go advanced and things like that. We have all the store builders up here. These aren't really website management, but I put them in there so that you just have a place where everything's in there for you. Okay, you can manage your menus. Be careful in this area too. You can add menu items. Be patient with it. It takes time to kind of get them all right, where you want them. Okay. Graphic Studio, I didn't mention this, but this thing is awesome. The Graphic Studio is simply incredible. You can create so much in here. I can't even get into it because it would take hours to go through how powerful this thing is. You've got all these templates you can start from, create unbelievable graphics. All you do is, if you want to start with one of these, you simply just double click on it and it'll load it up. And then you can change all of this to your own, right? So pretty cool. All right, pretty cool. Landing page builder. This thing again, you'll want to go through this help video. There are so many in here. Of course, there are 40 landing page builder options that you go through. Some of the best ones are for ebooks, right? And I had a person that said, well, I went in here and I put my book in. How does it get delivered? It's automatic. When you put a book into any of these landing page builders, it will automatically send an email with the link to download the ebook. And of course, you upload the ebook into your ebook hosting area, which is way up here. You will see the, I believe you could just go to website management, scroll down, and image and ebook hosting. And you can post your ebook image, the title page, the graphic, and the ebook itself in there. There are no limits. Okay, so just a note about that. You can post videos in here now. We have some really good ones down near the bottom. They're like sort of the more modern ones too that you can play with. You've got a responsive video that you can look at, and you could just put any video in here that you want. And believe me, it's very simple to do these things. You just can customize everything, colors, background, whatever you want. Very, very easy to do. There's my little chat system here. These are chatbots that we sell, right? And if I'm confusing you at all and you're saying, oh my goodness, this guy is crazy. Look at what he's just showing us all this stuff. I don't know how to do any of it. All you have to do is try by watching the video, the help video. Always, always go with the help video, okay, for that landing page. It will help you a lot. And then fill in a support ticket and say, hey, I want to do this and I'm having trouble. Okay, so again, back to landing page or home, builder home, you've got all kinds of pages. This big one with infinity with no limits, this is the one I recommend very highly that you use AI, because you just post data into that one that AI creates, the HTML, and you just paste it in there and it will just work and show up. It looks great. I think I have a few where I was doing some stuff here. Not sure. There's the title, online marketplaces. Yeah, I just do anything in here. And there's another one just really cool. And if you look at them, they usually look a bit different because they render the they render the code differently on an actual web page, which is what you want. So that was a demo one, and then there was this one. All kinds that I'm just playing around with, no strings attached. This is pretty cool. And this was an AI page, actually. AI created this page completely. I didn't do anything. I just gave it the video. Any questions about that? Does anybody have any questions about anything to do with anything? I got to look over here. I couldn't get my phone hooked in. So we have a new AI ebook writing and creation service coming soon. What we're going to do is build you something that looks like this right out of the gate. All we will need from you is like a paragraph and an idea of what you want the book to be about. It could be about an affiliate program you're in. You'd give us the URL, things like that. Okay, and then we would have our people do the whole book for you. It could be 30 pages long. It could be 20. It could be 40, depending on what you give us. We will give you a copy. You're going to have your own download area. We're going to post the book for you. We're going to post the EPUB version of the book so you can post it to Kindle, which is completely free, by the way. We'll have a video on how to do that. So you'll have your cover image, you'll have the book in PDF format, which is normal format like you're looking at here. It'll be in EPUB format, and we'll even post it in HTML format for you too, so that you can have it in all the different formats that you need. And the best part about that is you can build a landing page with it with a click, and you can give it away. You can charge people if you want. I would recommend you do that through the Amazon link, to your Kindle link. That way they handle the money. And go from there. I like to use things like these ebooks to grab people's attention by saying, look, this is a real ebook and it's at Kindle. It's at Amazon and I'm selling it. So if you want it for free, sign up for Worldprofit or upgrade or do these things. All right. That is coming soon. I have no date yet, but it could be probably, we're looking into September for sure. How to add your programs to Worldprofit. This was a big question I always get. What can I do with Worldprofit? Where can I add things and do all this stuff? Let me just go to the home. In home, click on your ad examples under training. And this is the easiest one in the world. It just says add your affiliate programs. Scroll down and you can add them right there. I do encourage you again to watch the help videos so you know that when you sign up an associate, they receive our welcome package by email saying, hey, you need to activate your account. Here's your link. And then the second email they get is an email about all of your programs saying, basically, I'm your sponsor. These are the programs I'm in. Please take a look, that sort of thing. Okay. And finally, it is our 31st birthday, and you can see what you get after I log out of my area here. I'm going to log in as a silver member, and I'll show you the link. Here we are. Oopsie, what? Not really interested in those. I never understand. Sometimes you click something and you see like 10 different panels. You're like, stop, just stop. Renew or upgrade, save 60%. That's the one on your left menu. And you can see it's our 31st birthday. And you can also see what you get, all of the extras, okay? Biggie, 40% commission instead of 20. You get an unlimited autoresponder and graphic studio. And by the way, when you create the graphics, we save them in your own cloud area. And you don't have to say, save this and move this and all that. It's automatically put in a gallery. You also get 100,000 World Coins monthly through a traffic injection. You get all the stores, advanced ad tracker, things like that. Are there any questions about that? And yes, it is exciting. I'm always doing things, trying to improve, try to make things better. But I'm always honest. I mean, I had four ads today, put into the guaranteed visitors area from associates. And I said no to them. And the reason I did was one of them said, earn $5,000 a day. You just roll your eyes. You're like, here we go. And of course, it's always free. And you think to yourself, well, if I'm signing up for free, where's the money coming from? So it's like, I'm free and everybody I sign up is free. Well, it's like, who's paying all this money? Where's the $5,000 coming from? It's got to come from somewhere. And then you kind of scratch your head again. And you go, well, if you're the owner of the company and I'm signing up in this business, what money do you get? What are we selling? Cars? We must be selling cars. Or actually, you know what? To make $5,000 a day, I think you need to sell houses. How stupid is that? And then, the $1,000 a week gone. All these, I just get such a laugh. It's always free. This is my rant moment. It's always free. There's no charge for anything. And then you scratch, you just, again, like, so if I make $100 a day, who's paying that? Like, what are we selling? Somebody could buy something. Like, well, so I'm free and everybody I get in is free. So we're all free. Okay, I still don't see the money here. And then, of course, the secret is as soon as you sign up, they go, ah, you're a sucker. Now for the what was that called? The pièce de résistance. That'll cost you 500 bucks. 500,000. And here's the kicker. You come in to Worldprofit and we have a lot of stuff. We have the hosting, we have the email, all these things, right? But these other things, it's just like, so what do I get for the 500? Well, you get a chance to bring other people in for that. You don't actually get anything. You just get the ability to bring more people in. Oh my goodness. Anyways, folks, I'm going to sign off. I said I'm going to do I'm basically going to do a half hour because I'm on a backup generator and I'm on my backup internet and I'm really glad it worked, but it's getting real hot in the house. It's about 90 degrees out and the air conditioner is not on backup. And I'm surrounded by hot computers. So you should see, that's why I'm sitting here with a cold. The refrigerator works, but of course, and the coffee pot works, which I don't really want any coffee because it's I think it's about 78 degrees now in here, so it's getting up near 80. And when I looked on the power thing, when did they think they're going to have it back on? Oh, believe me, there's 50, 60,000 houses without power. It says we're assessing. The famous wording, we're assessing, meaning we don't know. I should swap this for a rum and coke or something. Anyways, everybody have a great weekend. If I've missed anything, as usual, have fill a sport ticket out. And thanks again for all the monitors. I'm watching you guys all the time. I'm in the group. And I really appreciate everyone working so hard for not $1,000 a day. Thanks.